Hello and welcome to today's video. It is the final of the Old World Rookie Rumble number 24, played in the Secret League here on FUMBBL. We've made it. The final match between me, Dr. Hellboy, with my K-Knight Assassins, and it's a Doctor off with me facing Dr. Midnight and their Valkyrie team. Let's have a look at the two teams. So the K-Knight Assassins, we've still got the block sidestep, so they come with dodge already, the Shadow Blade, so it's the blodge sidestep, another blodge here, 3 regular Assassins, a bunch of linemen here, and then a couple of journeyman linemen. And we are facing the rather numerous Valkyrie team here with the tackle thrower that we saw in the previous game. The Sure Hands has now gained shadowing after the semi-final, and another tackle player has been picked up with this linewoman. So I would imagine that Dr. Midnight really pleased to see those 2 tackle players, as my 2 power players on this team both have blodge. So let's see how we get on. So the coin toss was heads, and I got to choose, and I chose to receive. Now my thinking is here with this matchup. Obviously, if you've watched the rest of the run, you'll know that there is no surprise that I'm setting up there with the 3 assassins on the LOS for the stabbing. In comes a solid defense, so there is some pressure put down here on this side. So let's see what the play is. So obviously the stabs are free actions, so they're not going to cause turnovers, but let's see what I do to begin with. Okay, moving to cover the ball. Nice sensible play first of all. Another little bit of covering here, but not going to the sideline because of the Yeti. Then we do some stabs. The first stab fails. The second one gets an armor break into a stun, and the third one fails. Now it's a blitz, ordinary block, get the pow, into another stun. So the ball on this side of the pitch looking pretty secure right now with a double stun over on this side. We make the pickup on the sidestepper, the blodge sidestepper, and we just offer some support here. Okay, and dropping back just so that no one can sneakily run round, blitz through this guy and sneakily run round. It's an immediate double skulls for the Valkyries on their turn. Blitz coming in, not using the Yeti, choosing instead to go for the more reliable line woman block there, as they all come with block. Gets the knockdown into a stun. So lots of armor breaks to start the game, but no injuries as of yet. So we do get a free stab action here, and there's the potential of another block action here. The Yeti deciding to behave, moving to tag only 1 player, could have tagged 2 here. Interestingly, only went for 1. And the stab rewarding us with a casualty and a stun. Immediately the double removal there, and a pow as well. So sorry, one removal there and one stun. So immediately the double armor break, but only 1 removal. Very nice. Okay, not sure I like the blitz before moving the ball carrier. I think we could have moved the ball carrier first because of this threat here. Okay, and we fail that, but with the block being on this guy here, with this guy here rather, we do leave these both tagged, so the dodge away isn't super easy to come round and hit the ball. Okay, so it's a blitz on one of the ordinary assassins. Another double skull rolled into a pow though, so again more stuns, lots and lots of armor breaks, but no removals yet. Yeti doesn't want to join in the party, and just a push from that assassin there. So I decide to take the free stab blitz on the tackle piece, and it's another stun. So lots of armor breaks coming in, but not much in the way of injuries. So we're moving our way over this side, away from the Yeti. Dodging here. Then throwing the 2D, okay. Stay where we are, and then finally dodge away here. Screen here. Yeah. Not bad. So, obviously we've left ourselves a nice diagonal here. So even though the Yeti's down here being a bit of a nuisance, there is a diagonal through here if we need to get back over this side of the pitch. So if there's a huge swing over here and we need to find ourselves coming back through, we've got the diagonals nice and clear. There's a push there. Can't really risk the follow because of the free stab action just to start things off. Okay, so I could see ourselves either recentralizing here or looking to cut through up here somewhere. And it looks to be a bit of a recentralization with that blitz. Get the POW. Another stun. Not sure I understand that positioning there. Yeah, with this, is this then going to be rushes? No. Okay, so we're just opening up the door to move over this way. Okay. Yeah, I see the positioning now. I see my plan. It's always fun watching your replays back because you're not quite sure what it was always going through your head. A lot of the time, I know what I'm about to do because I see the gap and I go, oh yeah, I would do that, and then I do it. So yes, I'm not surprised that I recentralized. I thought I was pleased that I didn't come some crazy play coming all the way over here again. So yeah, that's fine. So yes, as it stands, only one removal. Lots of armor breaks. Okay, the Valkyrie's just trying to maybe do a little bit of a screen here. I like this guy having come through here. It means it's a threat that can't really be ignored. Like you don't want to do anything with it, but you can't ignore it too much. Oh, and the Journeyman there doing great work by eating that hit there. Okay, I remember this turn now. I don't think that was the right play at all to go for a stab blitz there. I think this should have been an ordinary blitz. We possibly could have gone through here. Yeah, could have gone through here. Could have blitzed through here. Leave that there. Don't give away the free hit back. Just position ourselves, go through here. With a knockdown, we can take the space up here. With no knockdown, we can just reset square further forward. We're not in any rush. We are elves, so yeah. I remember not being particularly happy with that turn, and I can see why. Leaving an assassin just to be hit for free for no positional gain. Yeah, pretty silly. Okay, we do get the dodge though. We do get the dodge out with this guy though, so that is a bonus. But yeah, giving a free hit on an assassin seems a bit silly. They are only armor 8+. No armor break. This will then free this hit here. Yeah, and it gives another 2D, so a bunch of hits here for absolutely no positional value for us. Yeti fails to stand up, which is good. This one's coming in and doing the double tag. So both tackle pieces tagged by one player is pretty good for us. And there's not actually that much pressure, so we can look to go through here, get down this side here, and possibly dodge some people through. Blitzing here. Proper blitz, not a stab blitz this time. Into a KO. We can run ourselves forward here. Nice. This guy can come somewhere here. That guy can, yeah, nice. Yeah, off a screen at the back. This guy can run through here. It's fine. This guy can tag. Double rush attack, very nice. Dodging here, good. Bit more of a screen. Or a tag there, yeah, okay, I can see that. Reroll the failed dodge. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Maybe would have liked to see this guy. I guess this then does offer that if it works. Does offer the 2D there. Yeah, okay, okay. Maybe I see that play. Okay, so just a couple of turns, but it is looking it's looking all right for us at the moment. Looking all right for my K-Knight Assassins versus this Valkyrie team. Oh, third double skulls. Gosh, Dr. Midnight not having the rub of the green there in terms of the skull play. Gets the power on that one, frees that tackler up to drop back as a sweeper. 1D push, and Yeti decides to behave. Okay, so we're not in scoring range, so we need to stall out this turn before we score on turn 8, ideally. Okay, covering ourselves there. So it's a blitz here. Ooh, didn't get the rolled the 1 in 9 on the first the first rolls there. Wow, needed to and put the reroll in here. Yeah, we need to screen off, don't we? And then that can come through here. Yeah, okay. Okay, lot of reroll use there, but we should be able to keep this at probably a 3+, and maybe there will be a 3+ involved somewhere. Possibly. So we do get the shadowing, which was nice for the follow there, so it don't get any extra assists on that journeyman. Decides to blitz the lineman. Well, we'll 100% take that any day of the week. Because that means that the rest of this is going to be pretty straightforward. We should take the stabs. Yep. Stab the Yeti. It costs us nothing. Very good. And walk it in for the 1-0. So it's still 11 versus 11 as we set up for the end of turn 8, and you'll notice that I haven't put the journeyman on the line. Now, while we wait for the blitzer to happen, oh, he says, the reason why we put the non-journeyman on the line is because in this current iteration of Blood Bowl, you cannot Apo journeyman, and right now, having not sustained any casualties in the final, if one of these linemen suffered an injury, I would be Apoing them, potentially. And I would rather have the opportunity to Apo a badly hurt lineman than not have any opportunity because I put journeyman on the line. So whilst this may look kind of silly initially, there was some thinking behind it, and it was all to do with apothecary use here, so that we would go into the second half with as many numbers as possible. So just an armor, just a knockdown there, and a push there, and another push, and another double skull. That's 4 double skulls there. All rerolls spent on double skulls, but a knockdown here into a stun. The blitz 3D gets the knockdown into a badly hurt, and the Apo deployed. 100% vindication for choosing to set up non-journeyman on the line. We then receive a KO though, so we can't Apo that as we've already used the Apo, and a pass action for some SPP. And that brings us back to the full 11. So we can set up with a full 11 because we didn't put journeyman on the LOS. So there you go. Here, though, we do put the journeyman on the LOS because now, with no Apo, we're just interested in seeing what we can do. And it's an officious ref, and it goes in the favour of my K-Knight assassins. The Valkyries there, not being sent off, so it's their turn. If you remember if you watch the semi-final, you'll remember that the Valkyries got on the good side of the referee in that game, but today not so good. So maybe there's a bit of balancing out happening. Just the stun from the 3 LOS hits, and then the blitz into a KO. Okay, so 11v10, but we'll take that given the amount that the number of casualties we didn't receive that we could have received in the first half as well, mixed together. So it's a stab blitz here. And we get the stun, which frees the channel for us to run through here. Yep. Sending everyone through, trying to put some pressure on. Say, look, if you want to come and play, you're gonna have to get through us. I'm gonna send another assassin through. Yep. Make the dodge. Okay. So the pressure is coming in. Obviously, this side is an interesting prospect. It is quite far away from the Yeti though, which is good from our point of view. In comes the POW into a stun on the blodger. Okay, nice cage forming here. The Yeti doesn't want to move. And then they send a player through down here as well. Do we get the shadowing? We do not get the shadowing. Okay, well, blitz on this could be on this tackler possibly. A bit of a screen and then a blitz on this tackler could be the play. Or is it the blitz here? With that basing there, it's probably the blitz here then. No, it is a stab blitz on the tackler. Into nothing. Oof, oof. So leaving some players based here. Quite like this position. If this wasn't based, I'd like this position a lot more. Okay, we repositioned ourselves, screened off. Gets the knockdown there. Into a stun. Blitz here on the journeyman. Gets another POW. Into another stun. Okay, so shaping up all right here. Bit of forward momentum from the Valkyries. And a POW there. So even though the front of the cage is based, it doesn't look super easy to get through. Okay, the assassin lurking in the background. We're going for the tackle player again with the stab. And again, no armor break. As the player stays standing. I'm dodging out here. Just a bit of a stabilization turn, it looks like. Yeah, with those 2 stuns, don't mind a bit of a stabilization turn there. Stab blitz again makes sense, not wanting to overcommit too many players. It does mean we, with the failure, it does mean we do get the assassin hit. But this is fine. Blitzing here. Gets the knockdown. Okay, ball caging nicely. Alright, stab works this time into a KO. Another stab blitz coming in. No success on that one. Just lurking in the background, lurking. These assassins are all lurking, and the Yeti, having not moved, means that this side of the pitch is not quite as strong as it could be. The Yeti could have been, if the Yeti had moved on any point and been over here a bit more, this would be a lot scarier. So the push through is happening. That's all fine. There's a... Oh! And there, out of nowhere, is a double rush failure. And this is wide open. Oh, my. Now, was the double rush needed at that point? Could we have seen a player come down here to offer an additional bit of screening before then this player runs round? Possibly. Cast your mind back to my semi-final where I made the extra rush up here that I didn't need to make. Could that be the same situation happening here in the final with Dr. Midnight? Let's see what happens. So the stab fails. Journeyman tagging there. Dodge here, yeah. It's a blitz play coming in here. Couple of rushes. Don't get the knockdown. It's pushes into pushes. We do follow, though. Even though there is a surf here, we do follow. Keeps the sidestepper on the ball. Sidestep shadowing, remember. Not a nice combination to deal with. And the tag there, very nice. Not so good there with that block. Not sure I like that block. Not sure I like that block at all. Yet he decides he's going to play ball. This will then free this player up. Nice. Drop down here. No, drop down here. Okay. Means that you can take the hit here. Dodge and the shadowing works, so we follow there. Don't get the knockdown. Means that the ball carrier is still tagged by the shadowing. But here, the blitz. It's a push. No shadowing. 1, 2 rushes. And now we have been given a 3 turn as the Valkyries score. The K-Knight Assassins given a 3 turn, and it is 11 versus 11. How have we managed to survive this long with no injury other than the one that was appoed, and a pitch invasion on the side where we've stacked all our players? That really opens the door up on this side of the pitch. We'd stacked all our players on this side. This was just a screen. We were going heavy down this side, and we've lost a player here. And unfortunately, we lost a player down here, which is a shame. But losing this player here probably means we can push through. So yeah, let's see how we can maximise this 3 turn. Stab fails. Blitz here. Get the push, but that's all we need to open the channel. Run a couple of players through. Tag the tackler there. Okay. Yeah, couple of players going through. Someone tags the Yeti. Trying the pickup. 2 rerolls for us, 3 rerolls for the Norse. Oh dear. Yeah, I was going to say we need to cover that, because otherwise there is a world where this can get knocked down and players can run through. I don't think you take that block either. Okay, we eat that. I don't think you take that block. Even if you make that, I don't think you throw these blocks. This block here, or this block here, with the journeyman, because it can go wrong very quickly. So sidestep, just a push, sidestep back. Rushes, rolls the 1, makes it. Just a push. And another push. So really there could be There could be a knockdown here, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rush. So we could score this turn. Could score this turn. Gets the knockdown there. And the 1D POW as well. Oh, and with that removal, is that enough to just say we're going to give this a go? Okay. Stab, yes. And what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rush. It is 2 rushes. Rush 2+. Catches. Two plus, rolls the 1 and scores, and we are winning 2-1 here with only 1 turn for the Valkyries to make it back. If they do not roll the timeout, they do not roll a timeout, and that is the win. A huge win in the Old World Rookie Rumble for my K-Knight Assassins. That's me, Dr. Hellboy. Commiserations to Dr. Midnight's Valkyrie team. Did really well, getting all the way to the final. But yeah, it's a massive win for my K-Knight Assassins, who've managed to win their way through 4 matches. And win the Rumble. Yeah, fantastic stuff. For those of you who are watching who didn't watch any of the games, if you're just new to the channel and haven't watched any of the games while I streamed them, I streamed all these games on Twitch. An injury there. It's a bit late in the day. Doesn't really affect the game at this point in time. Yeah, for those of you who didn't watch the games live, you might think, oh well, Dr. Hellboy, you've only put this run up because you won. But I'd already decided around the time of the semi-final that I was before I played the semi-final, I decided I was going to do this as a run on a YouTube channel. So it was just lucky that I managed to get the win. So yeah, really pleased with that. Before I end the video, I guess I'll just say a few thoughts. I really enjoyed this team. I really loved the stab. It was just so much fun. So much fun. It was really good as well to play a little bit of different Blood Bowl, bit of variant. Played some wonderful coaches, some really great coaches. I mean, having Yava in round 1. If you haven't seen the first match of the run, watch that match there versus Yava, because Yava is a phenomenal coach. And so yeah, to get to play Yava in round 1 and then make it all the way to the final versus really strong opposition the whole way through. You know, edge of your seat stuff. Sometimes I didn't think I was even going to get through the turn, let alone the match. And yeah, so to take the win. Really nice. And when I won, I also received through the post a holographic gold medal. So I have a Old World Rookie Rumble first medal sticker that I've stuck on my painting pot. So my water pot for my painting. So it's got the so every time I look at my water pot, I'm reminded of this this win here. So yeah, all that's left for me to say is thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons there. And yeah, you'll join me for another video very soon. Thank you, everyone, and bye now.